Hi, this is Sherry Methling with Ancient Healings Around the World, reporting once again from Bagan, Myanmar, in front of yet again another temple, which are everywhere in Bagan. Supposedly there are about 3,100 or 250 temples still remaining standing here in Bagan. But the video is not today on the temples, the Buddhist temples here. It is on listen, discern, and act. Listen, discern, and act. You see, there is a scooter behind me, the one which I am now riding here in Myanmar for the first time. Now, when I was in other countries, like let's say Indonesia, Bali, Ubud, Jakarta, as well as Vietnam, I knew to get around, it would be easiest on scooter. However, my intuition kept on saying, don't do it, not here. It wasn't so much a scooter they were giving me a motorbike. It's not to say I couldn't ride it, but the thing is that it was saturated in those countries with scooters every which direction, everywhere you turned, and there isn't any structure with traffic lights or stop signs, so people are just going full force into intersections. And I'm not an expert in driving a scooter, as I've never done it before. I'm not about to go from 0 to 100, okay, not knowing anything about how you're driving a scooter, to a country where everybody's driving, I don't want to say like a maniac, but okay, they know the roads, they know how to drive scooters, they've been doing it since 10 years old. So I waited until I got to a country where it felt good, where it felt safe, where it wasn't as hectic and busy on the streets. And here in Bagan, it was much easier, and I had a scooter as opposed to a motorbike. You see, I stopped, I listened, and I took action. And sometimes by not taking any action at all, you're taking action. I was about to get on a scooter when I was in Vietnam, but my intuition's like, no, it didn't feel good to me. I felt uneasy. It wasn't so much about fear, but I had a knowingness that this isn't the right space and you don't need it. And actually, I didn't. It's funny, I have this saying, once I thought I was wrong, but I was mistaken. It's quite funny, you could use it too. Because I was about to get on the scooter, and then I'm like, no, this doesn't feel good, I'm not gonna do this. And then I got off the scooter, and then I realized several hours later I didn't even need the scooter, all right? So listen to that gut instinct. Listen to your intuition. There are gonna be times to act and times to not doing anything at all. If it doesn't feel good, uneasy, okay, you have to listen to that. However, if it's something to pursue a vision, a dream, a passion, you have to discern between what is fear and stopping you and sabotaging you from moving forward into that dream, into that mission, okay? And what is for your highest good as well. There are two different things here, all right? So I got to Myanmar, I arrived, I got to the hotel, I assessed the situation, the streets, where I have to get to, how I'm gonna get there, and I knew it felt good and safe, so I got the scooter. I moved through slowly because a lot of the roads are gravel, dirt, and sand, and it's very easy to wipe out, as I did see somebody here from Bagan wipe out. And I let the fear go. I let that vision of what I just saw, I saw it. I could have retreated, went back, but I didn't. I just saw it, dissolved it, transmuted it. That's not my story. That's not my story. And I kept going, cautiously, looking ahead, staying focused, staying grounded. And I put up protection everywhere I go, whether I'm walking, whether I'm taking a scooter, a car, or I'm driving on the opposite side of the road and the opposite side of the car. Always putting up protection all around my body, all around the car or the vehicle, grounding into Mother Earth, listening to my intuition, listening to your gut instincts, discerning what is good for you and what isn't, putting up protection, grounding into Mother Earth, daily basis I do, each step of the way. As I say before, as I say now, and as I will say in the future, always protecting your energy, not to be in a state of fear, but it's just anything which does not serve you will ricochet off. Grounding, centering into Mother Earth, the more grounded you are, the more likely you're not going to be picking up other energies which don't serve you. Even somebody walking on the street could have an ill intention towards you for one reason or another, really stemming from their energy, okay? And there is going to be a lot of energy that serves you. But anything which serves me physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually will go through the walls of protection and absorb into me and fuel me in moving forward into my light, into my truth, into my path, into my passions, and into my dreams turning into reality. How's that? So listen to yourself. Know when to do something, know when to act, know when to walk away. And that's that. Listen to your gut instincts. Okay? Because if I got on a scooter or a motorbike that was twice this size, all right, things could have happened and it might not have led me to continue on my path. I listened. I did get on 2 other scooters, motorbikes, in Indonesia and Vietnam, and I got right off because I knew and I felt, no way, not right now, not here. Okay, so I hired a scooter in Indonesia and I got on the back, and I hired a scooter and a taxi in Vietnam. But for the most part, 85% of the time I would say I'm using my lovely legs, and I'm grateful for my legs every day so I could walk this path, this sacred path, this sacred journey. Not only for myself and for the future and what I hope to resurrect in the future, the promised land, but for all people who are looking to move forward into the path of their truth, of their passions, of their dreams, of their true light, their true essence, as we strip away the layers and layers and layers, not only from this lifetime, but from energies coming in from past lifetimes that need to be healed, released, and cleared, and transmuted. Okay? So that's pretty much it. I'm just going to give you a little backdrop, as there are lots of temples in every space, every place here in Bagan. Highly recommend checking it out.